What's going on, people? Welcome back to Football Carnage, and we got another watch along here for you guys. May 25th? This is the official last game of the La Liga season. We're going to be watching Sevilla versus Barcelona. Xavi's last game. A few days ago, it was announced that he will be leaving and that Hansi Flick will be taking over for Barcelona. And yeah, I figured, why not? You know, I don't like Barca, and I don't really care for Sevilla, but it's like, I don't really have any other streams to do today. We might as well get a watch along in, right? Because we are going to be super busy this summer with a shit ton of watch along. So, look, man, getting some reps in because I feel like I'm going to be using this layout and we're going to be sitting here a lot. But, yeah, guys, as I said, Barca versus Sevilla. Both these teams are pretty much locked into where they're at in the table. I don't think Barcelona... Actually, you know what? Before I even say that, where can Barcelona finish? I know that it was between them and Girona for second place, and I know that Girona, they've been flying at the moment. So, yeah, actually, before I even say that, I do want to... One second, y'all. Let me actually pull that up, and I should have had it pulled up before, but I actually didn't. It is what it is. We are going to have kickoff here in a few moments, but... Okay, actually, yeah. So Barcelona, they are sitting in second. So no matter what happens today, they're going to be second. And then Sevilla are all the way down in 14th. If they win today, they could jump up to 12th, passing Getafe. But, you know, they're going to just remain a mid-table team. So, look, both these two squads have nothing to play for. They're, again, as I said, locked into where they're at. But with this being Xavi's last game, he's going to want to go out on a dub, on a good note. And even though Barca haven't won any trophies this season, I think the squad's going to be motivated to put in a good performance for him. And also, Hansi Flick is watching. So, you know, you don't want to go out there and play bad and then Flick's watching this game like, yeah, bro, you're somebody that we got to get rid of this summer if you actually do want to end up staying at Barcelona. But, yo, people, get in the comment section and let me know what your score predictions are for the match. I'm going to go Barcelona 2-1. Hopefully Sevilla can win this game. But if I was a betting man, then I would put the money on Barca. You know, excited to see my guy Sergio Ramos play. And, you know, hopefully he can go out there and score a goal or something, you know, score a penalty, a header, something. I need a Sergio Ramos goal today. But, yeah, guys, if you happen to click on this video while I'm live, definitely make sure to smash that like button and get in the live chat as well. And don't forget to subscribe. Why is this game taking so long to get started, actually? Like, what's going on here? Because this is the time that it should start. It looks like the players are just getting to the tunnel. Am I a bit behind? Don't tell me that I'm behind. Oh, my. No, actually, no, I'm not behind. So, yeah, players are coming out. Let's get to the start 11s, though. Let's see what each team got. 1 second, guys. So, Sevilla are on a 3-4-2-1. Nyland's in goal. Back three of Loic Bade, Sergio Ramos, and Kike Salas. The four midfielders in front of them, Joan Sanchez, Boubakary Samore. Oh, actually, I forgot that he was at Sevilla. I remember he was at Leicester City, but he just never really got it going there. I remember people were thinking that he was going to be like a really good signing for Leicester, and it just hasn't worked out, I guess. So he's now in Spain. You also have Lucien Agume and then Pedroso. Then the two attacking midfielders, Lucas Ocampos and Dodi. Yeah, I cannot pronounce that guy's name. And then up top, they got Enesri. Now, Barca, as usual, in their 4-3-3. Ter Stegen's in goal. Cancelo at left back. Martinez and Kubarsi center back pairing. You have Jules Koundé at right back. And then Pedri, Christensen, and Gundo in midfield. Then Fermin Lopez on that left wing. Lewandowski down the middle. And Lamine Yamal on the right wing. So, look, should be a decent game. Hopefully we get a bunch of goals today. And this is the last game for the La Liga season. So, you know, we're going to just knock it out. I didn't even know that Girona played on Friday, man. I would have did a watch along for that game. They scored 7 goals. Yo, Girona have been cooking this season. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. It's my neighbor. He's you know, playing music in his backyard. So hopefully you guys cannot hear that. Hopefully it does not get the video copywritten or any restrictions on it, because that would actually piss me off. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, man, Xavi's last game. And it's been a bit of a weird situation because Xavi announced that he was going to be leaving Barcelona. And then they basically begged him to stay. He changes his mind, agrees to stay, and then they sack him like a month later. I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened where things had to escalate that quickly to where he got sacked. Did they not want this guy to stay? I think that his reasoning for wanting to leave the first time he announced it was a bit weird. I'm like, what? Like, you can't handle the pressure at Barcelona? You were a captain there. You played for them. You should know what it means. Yeah, super weird, but I'm guessing that he had a fallout with Laporte, the board, whoever. But yeah, man, Xavi is out of there. And I think they're going to announce, or officially announce, Hansi Flick tomorrow. So we'll see. But yeah, as I said, my prediction, I think Barca are going to win 2-1. Hopefully Sevilla gets the dub, though. My guy Sergio Ramos could score a goal. That would be lovely. But I don't know if I believe it actually happened. Scott, what's going on, man? Shout out to you. Get in the chat. If you get in here, people, let me know what your score predictions are. Who do you think is going to win? And who are you the most excited to watch? I like looking at Lamine Yamal. He looks like he's going to be a really good player, man. Yeah, Barcelona, they just always seem to be able to find these kind of players from their academy. But if they don't start resting him, if this guy is, he plays week in, week out. I'm telling you, bro, his body's going to break down. That's how you end up like Ansu Fati or Pedri, where you can't stay fit and now your career is just not the same because this guy is 16 years old and Barcelona are relying on him week in, week out. It's not good. It's not good for his body, literally. He's still growing. He's still developing. And they're playing him heavy minutes. And then he's going to go to the Euros with Spain. So when is he going to get rest? After the Euros, got to go back to Barcelona. And the season's going to be getting ready to start. There's going to be preseason. It's not good. Ten Hag, stay or go? Go. Winning the FA Cup, one game should not override how shit Man United were this entire season. He needs to be sacked immediately. And a lot of those players need to go with him. Just because you won one game does not mean that people should forget the last 8 months. Like, yeah, congratulations. 2 trophies in 2 years. That's fantastic. Go out on a high. Why stay? We already know that you're not going to be good. Like, you might as well leave with this trophy. And it's funny because history repeats itself. Louis van Gaal, the last Dutch manager for Man United, won the FA Cup and then was sacked. I think history is going to repeat itself this year because he will be sacked. There's no way he stays. Ineos have already fired most of the backroom staff, and they've kind of replaced all the guys who make the footballing decisions. And whenever new owners come in, they always want their own manager, unless the guy there is doing a fantastic job, which Ten Hag has not. He has not. And we do have kickoff, people. Let's get this timer started. Sevilla versus Barcelona. Let's go, Sevilla. Get that started. Yeah, like the guy's an absolute scrub. Come last in the Champions League group. Only got Europa League football because you beat Man City in the FA Cup. Man United didn't deserve to be in Europa League next season. Negative goal difference the entire season. Spending $400 million, most of those players being bums. Saying that you cannot play how you did at Ajax because you don't have the players, even though you've bought in multiple players from Ajax. Like, once he said that he can't play the way that he played at Ajax, then he should have been sacked. Because that's the only reason that they brought you there, because of what you did at Ajax. They didn't bring you here for you to start doing new things. Implement your style of play. Look at what Oliver Glasgow is doing at Crystal Palace. He's only been there since, February. And he has Palace looking like Man City. Oh, Barcelona are here. In the box, Lamine Yamal takes a shot. It gets blocked, and it goes out for, I believe there should be a Barca corner. Oh, wait, what happened there? Yeah, Sevilla. Oh, yeah, Sevilla made a mistake at the back. But what do you think, though, Scott? Let me know what you think. You think Ten Hag should be staying at Man United? The only thing with watching these games that are happening at the end of the season, it's like these teams have nothing to play for, right? Like the season's over after today for them, and it's like, how's the intensity gonna be? I think Barca are gonna go and put in a good shift because it's Xavi's last game, but they're still gonna be second even if they win, and Sevilla, if they win, can only jump up to like 11th. So that's the only thing about watching these last games is like they're just not that much intensity. On top of that, these players are going to be just trying to stay fit so that they can play in the Euros, right? You don't want to go out there and risk an injury in this meaningless game, and then you can't play in the Euros for Spain or for any other country that they might represent. But let's see. Like I haven't watched Barcelona play in a little bit. I find their games to be a little boring nowadays. But how's everybody's day going? Barca are controlling the ball here. Kubarsi. Yo, Ter Stegen has been at Barcelona forever. Who was the goalkeeper before Ter Stegen? I'm drawing a blank. Was it Claudio Bravo? Or am I mistaken? Yeah, look, like the intensity's not here. You know, everybody's just jogging around. Who's on the bench? Let me see who's on the bench for both of these squads. So on the bench for Barca, João Felix, Victor Roque, Rafinha, Ferran Torres. Maybe these guys get subbed on, and you know, because their Barcelona futures are not certain, right? João Felix is still on loan from Atletico Madrid. Victor Roque, I know that, you know, his agent come out the last few weeks. Basically, they're not happy with his playing time. But now that Xavi is leaving, is that going to give him more time at the club? I mean, he's only come in January, and there was already talks of him leaving this summer. So, you know, maybe Hansi Flick ends up giving him a chance, but I'm interested to see if he's going to play today. Lamine Yamal here. Ball gets taken off of him, was right near the box. Rafinha is also somebody that's being linked with the move away, either back to the Premier League or to Saudi. And then Ferran Torres, just mid. Mid player. Was that Man City? Goes to Barcelona. Yeah. I don't know why I thought that Pedri was injured. I didn't even know that he was fit enough to play. This guy is usually always out. Pedri can't stay fit to save his life. And I wonder what Barca are going to do this summer. Okay, Barca are here. Christensen's through ball. Was looking for Fermin, but it's too heavy of a touch. Yo, Sevilla players are not pressing at all. Look at how much time Barca have on the ball. It's actually crazy. So much time on the ball. me and all. Whoa. As I was saying, I wonder who Barça are gonna sell. I wonder what business they do this summer, like who they bring in. I know people were telling me about some like their transfer rumors. Like they're being linked to a lot of big name players, but if they don't have the money, right? If everybody keeps telling you that Barcelona don't have the funds, where are they going to be getting this money from? Somebody got to let me know. Because I'm interested to see how they plan on competing next season. Like, there's no way that I think Hansi Flick would have took the job if there weren't any assurances of Barcelona going out there and spending money and that they're not going to, or that they have to back him, right? I know you guys can hear this music in the background. Speaker must be right outside my window. It's crazy. They're not even barbecuing. Oh, man. Who are like the standout players for Sevilla? I only watched them play once this season when they played Madrid earlier. But like, I know En-Nesyri, obviously Sergio Ramos. As I said, I know Samori as well from his time at Leicester City. But it's like, who are these other guys? But looking at this Barcelona side, if I was Hansi Flick, I would. All right. I can't even tell you who I would sell. But I would want to keep João Felix. Like, I know that there's rumors that they might not want to keep him, but I mean, come on, man. I think João Felix is a decent player. Oh. Ball into the box. Nobody was there, though. I'm not sure if that's a throw-in, though, for... Is that a throw-in for Barca? Yeah, yes it is. All right, Koundé throwing in the ball. Wasn't Koundé playing for Sevilla before he went to Barcelona, or am I mistaken? Maybe I'm mistaken. Yo, Rajat, what's going on, bro? Nice Kappa t-shirt. Hey, thanks, my guy. You watching this game too? What's your score predictions? Whoa, the stadium just got super loud. Uh-oh, Sevilla are here. And En-Nesyri's on the ball. Yo, wait, why are the fans going crazy in Sevilla Stadium? Yo, they're loud as shit right now. All right, they quieted down, but damn, they was going crazy just now. Yeah, he was at Sevilla. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy, bro. No, about to eat lunch? Ah, okay, okay. Maybe after getting some food? Okay. All right, bet. What you about to eat? Might be too much of a personal question. I don't know. I'm kind of hungry. I'm thinking about food. You brought up lunch. Now I'm curious. Hopefully this game is better than the game yesterday, man, because watching two teams that really don't care about what happens in terms of like the players are just out there doing cardio. It's no real effort being given. It is. So it's a hard watch. Uh-oh. Sevilla right outside the box. Put your cross in. Nah, defended well by Barça. João Cancelo on the ball. I believe he's also on loan from Man City. So let's see what happens with him as well this summer. If I was City, there's no way in hell I'm going to just loan him out to you again. You have to buy him. And I think Cancelo should be worth around 40 million, 35 to 40 M's. I wouldn't be giving Barca no kind of discounts. He's clearly an important player for them. He starts most of their games. I forgot about Copa America as well. Yeah, man, these players are definitely not going to be out here giving full effort because it's the Euros and Copa America, two major tournaments. Nothing to play for. Why risk it? I get it. Koundé puts a cross into the box. Gets punched out by the goalkeeper. Lewandowski gets on the end of it. Xavi is probably going to cry after the game. I mean, yeah, more than likely. It's super weird. Again, this is the guy that announced he was leaving. Then Barca convinced him to stay. And then they sacked him. What happened? I still don't understand. Like, what was the disconnect between him and Laporta or any of the other board members? Like, how did we get here a month later? There definitely was a disagreement about what, I don't know, the plans were for the summer. I have no idea. Like maybe Xavi wanted some guarantees that they couldn't give him. I don't know. But, I mean, he is a legend of the club. And even though I don't think he's all that as a manager, his first season at Barca, they won the double. He won LaLiga, and he won the Spanish Super Cup, beating us as well. So, I mean, I have to give him some kind of credit for what he's done there. And he definitely is a legend, right? Like, he was a legendary player, was there, with Messi, won the treble, was a part of some of the best teams that Barcelona have ever had, and was a big part of them. So, I just wonder, what's his legacy at the club going to be? Because there's going to be some tension. And I don't know how long Laporta's going to be Barca's president for, but... Oh, João Cancelo in the box. Oh, 1-0. 1-0. Lewandowski gets a goal. Robert Lewandowski scores off of an assist from João Cancelo. That was a good ball that was put in the box. 19th goal of the season for Robert Lewandowski. Let's see. It's probably like 90 or 95% chance he'll cry. I mean, I would cry, I guess, like, or maybe he's like, whatever, because he kind of wanted to leave anyways. But yeah, 1-0. Yeah, that was a good ball into the box from Cancelo. Yo, Cancelo is like one of these modern day fullbacks that are excellent when it comes to going forward. But defensively, these guys are going to get cooked in 1v1 situations. Like, we saw what Lucas Vazquez was doing to João Cancelo at the Bernabeu. But on the ball, he's really good. But it seems like that's just where the game is right now, right? Like, everybody wants these attacking fullbacks, right? Like the Jeremy Frimpongs, Hakimi's, Alexander-Arnold's, João Cancelo, Alphonso Davies. Like, players like that. Damn, the commentators just said that Sevilla haven't beaten Barcelona in La Liga since 2015. Bro, that's like 9 years. Can Sevilla get it done today? The players may be thinking about their vacations. They may be thinking about the Euros or Copa America. But the fans are definitely up for it. They are making a lot of noise right now, people. Antonio Perta. Sevilla have a very nice stadium. That's a very nice stadium. And it's big as well, yo. Like, a lot of people think that these Spanish teams, aside from Madrid, Barca, and Atletico Madrid, like, people think that these other teams don't really have fans like that. Bro, Sevilla are a big club. They are. Won the Europa League the most. Like, this is probably a 60,000 stadium. Like, and it looks packed. It looks absolutely packed for a meaningless game. Sevilla are a big club, man. Sevilla on the ball here. 17 minutes have passed so far. Game's going by pretty quickly. That's good. Who can win top goal scorer for La Liga this season? It has to be the striker from Girona, right? Duvbick. Let's see. No, this can't be this guy. Here we go. Is it Artem Duvbick? How many goals? Yeah. He scored 3 goals against Granada on Friday. Yeah, he has 24 goals this season. I would assume that he's going to win the top goal scorer award, right? I mean, unless Robert Lewandowski does a madness today. Jude can't win that. It has to be him. Like, who else has more goals than him? I don't think anybody. What Girona have done this season, crazy. Yeah, what was Koundé doing there? Yo, speaking of Koundé, I have not been that impressed with him since he's been at Barcelona. I remember the hype that he had at Sevilla. Did he get called up for the Euros? He probably did get called up for the Euros. But, oh. Furman tried to square the ball into the box, but, like, nobody's there. Are they saying it's offsides? I think they're saying offsides. Yamal's on the ball. Lewandowski. Good defending by Sergio Ramos there. Sevilla are here on the counter. That's a good ball over the top. Sevilla are here. Oh, that's good defending. Oh, made a mistake. Sevilla take a shot in the box to get saved by Ter Stegen. Louis Mall here. Cuts inside. Lewandowski. Oh. Good bit of skill from Lewandowski there. Actually, this might be goal kick. Good defending by Loic Bade. No, actually, no. That's looking like a corner, actually. They just showed a little shot of the stadium and like the surrounding area. Yo, it looks nice out there, man. Spain is a beautiful country. They got some nice, like they got like nice architecture. The food's probably nice. The weather's probably nice. Corner for Barça here. Gundo, who's fallen off a cliff. This guy was one of Man City's best players last season when they won the treble. And he kind of came to Barcelona and has done nothing. Is he washed? Or is it Xavi's system? I guess we'll see next season when Hansi Flick implements his style of play. Uh-oh. Oh, shot by Sevilla on the counter. Good save by Ter Stegen. Good defending by Fermin as well. Corner here for Sevilla. Defended well. Oh, ball over the top to Lamine Yamal, whose first touch is a cuts inside. Takes a shot. Good save by Sevilla's keeper. Both teams have had some good opportunities. Obviously, Barca with the better ones, though. This is why they are up 1-0. Ocampos on the ball. Get it to Bade. Uh-oh. Yo, these fans are going crazy. Sevilla puts a cross into the box. I wonder what they're chanting. The commentators are saying that the fans are basically protesting against Sevilla's board. Like, they want people fired or they're cursing some people or something. I don't speak Spanish, though, so I don't know exactly what they're saying. But it sounds real aggressive. It sounds super aggressive. Corner here for Sevilla. Good defending by João Cancelo, which is something that you don't really hear that often. Where's Sergio Ramos? We need that goal. Sevilla put the ball into the box. Oh! Far post. Ah, man. That was a good opportunity, though, for Sevilla just now. Don't worry. Sergio Ramos is definitely going to get a goal today. I could feel it. They were looking for him, too. Yeah, that was good defending. That was good defending by Barca there. But there was also another Sevilla player that could have possibly got that. Koundé. Barca on the ball here. Yo, these fans are loud. Sevilla right outside the box. Heavy first touch to lose it. Oh my goodness. Barca win the ball back. A yard of space. Yo, these guys have acres of space. Like, whenever somebody from Barca gets the ball, it's like nobody's around them. All the Sevilla players are just walking. Oh, Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is looking for Lewandowski down the middle, but the cross gets scooped up by the keeper. Yo, Pedri looks so different. That was a good pass by Pedri, though, in behind for Lamar. Oh, Sevilla are here. Oh, Sevilla scored 1-1. Sevilla are back in the game, and Nesri gets a goal. All right. All right, look. I was saying I wasn't too sure about these two teams and what intensity they were going to give, but, yo, both these guys are playing well. 1-1. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Sevilla. That was a good pass. Who made that pass for him to be able to even get in that kind of position? Caught Barcelona's defenders napping at the back. 1-1. Yeah, Koundé played him on side. What is he doing? Ooh, and then I think that shot went in between Ter Stegen's legs. Oh, yeah, good goal. Yep, that went right through his legs. I mean, there's really nothing that Ter Stegen could do about that, right? I think that's an assist by Samore. Yeah, good pass. What the hell? They're taking a drinks break? What is this? The COVID season? I mean, they're saying that it's 90 degrees, so it's hot. But what? A drinks break is crazy. That is crazy. I did not see that coming. Yeah, man, Samore did play on Lewandowski for that first Barca goal. Yeah, that was an easy goal for Lewandowski. Even though he had to go airborne with it, had to be a little athletic. Yeah, too much space. Look at all the space that Samore had when he got on the ball. See, like, that's what I'm talking about with the lack of intensity in the last game because there's nothing left to play for. So, like, the players aren't trying their best. Well, because of that drinks break, they're probably going to give like 5 minutes of added time when we get to the 45th minute. One second, people. Actually, no, never mind. I'll check that later. Barca are here, right outside Sevilla's box. Cross to the box by Barca. Oh! Oh, what a save! What a save by Nyland. Oh my goodness me. What a save. Oh. Dang, Petty should have scored that header. Corner here for Barca. Lamine Yamal to take it. Puts the ball into the box. Leads to nothing. It's going to be a goal kick for Sevilla. That's crazy. Yeah, Lamine Yamal fouled there. Salas gets a yellow card. Oh, now he has to be careful to not get a red card. Ah. Off the post. Damn. Yo, this game's been pretty good so far. I'm not going to lie. Look, I was really nervous that this would just be a training session. That both teams just be just passing the ball around, walking. Hey, look, they going at it. They trying to score goals. Yeah, Pedri's shot hits off the post. That was a good shot, though. Pedri should have a goal. That header should have definitely went to the back of the net. That was great goalkeeping by Sevilla's keeper there. But yeah, I mean, look, both the teams, they're going at it. They're going at it. Xavi's last game, so I'm not surprised. Yo, Sam. What's up, bro? Do you see Barca competing for LaLiga next season, or do you think... I mean, I expect us to just cruise. Like, I think we should be going invincible next season, if I'm being honest. But I think that every year, and, you know, it never actually comes true. But I definitely do think that Barcelona are going to be tough next season. I think it just depends on what they do in the summer, for sure. I mean, Hansi Flick's a really good manager. You guys saw what he was doing at Bayern Munich. You saw those trophies that he's won. So I assume that Barcelona have assured him that they're going to back him. So if they go get a Bernardo Silva, you know, if they go get, you know, some of these other transfer targets that they've been linked to, and they're also able to keep Ronald Arroyo, Frankie de Jong, then yeah, I think Barca are going to be tough next season. But I'm not really worried about them, though, if I'm being completely honest. I think regardless of what business they do, we'll still win the league, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see, though. Oh, ball over the top for men. What's... I think offside flag anyways. Never mind then. What do you think, though, Sam? I feel like that's a hard question to answer right now just because we don't know what Barca are going to do this summer. If they go out there and sell Arroyo, sell De Jong to raise money, then no. I'm not. But if they're able to keep their, like, some of their main guys and then also strengthen, and then you bring in Hansi Flick, a proven manager, and they're going to be playing in their new stadium next season as well, right? If I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, Barca should be tough. They should. Oh, Barca make a mistake at the back. Oh, Sevilla are not able to punish them. Ocampos. It looks like he was fouled, though. I think the fans are saying that this should be a penalty. I don't know if VAR is going to check this. Yeah, what is Barca doing at the back there? I don't think it's a foul, though. Wait, let me see. Nah, it's not a foul. That's good defending by Cancelo there. Corner, though, for Sevilla. Where's Sergio Ramos? Come on, we need that goal. God, come on, bro. Sergio, we need this goal. Ball gets put into the box. Good defending by Barca. Damn. Oh, Lewandowski and Gundo. I didn't even think about their connection to Hansi Flick, right? Was Lewandowski? Yeah, Lewandowski was the striker at Bayern Munich when Hansi was there. And then with Hansi Flick also, after Bayern going on to be German's manager, he would have also managed Gundo. So, yeah, those two players, they know him really well. So, I'm sure that they're going to be excited for him to manage the squad. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I didn't even think about the component of those two players. I think Real will win the league by like 10 points, but El Clasico will be a movie with the Bob. Yeah. Look, I expect us to go invincible. I expect us to win every single trophy next season. I expect us to win every single game. I expect us to what? Next season, well, the start of the season, we can win 5 trophies. Right? Maybe even 6 if we win Champions League, right? So next season, if we win the Champions League, we'll have the Super Cup before the season starts, the Club World Cup during the season, the Spanish Super Cup, Copa del Rey, La Liga, and then the Champions League. That would be 6 trophies that we have up for grabs. I expect us to win all 6 of them shits. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's no excuse to not win every single trophy. Unless you're telling me that we're just going to have such an injury plagued season again. I can't see that happening. Ooh. Sevilla are having a go at it right now. Look, only a few minutes left until halftime. Yeah, 6 trophies are up for grabs next season if we win the Champions League this season. UEFA Super Cup, Spanish Super Cup, Copa del Rey, La Liga, and Champions League. Okay, no, that's 5. Whoa, my math was off. My fault, people. Yeah, there's 5 cups up for grabs next season. If we do business against Dortmund. Jamal's on the ball here. No players next to him. Yeah, they're probably going to add on like 3 or 4 minutes at the end of halftime. Oh. Cancelo's shot hits off the post. Man, should this game be more than 1-1 right now? Uh-oh. Ah. Sevilla right in the box. Takes a shot. Gets deflected. Oh, Sevilla puts a cross to the box. Oh, the header hits off the post. Oh, my God. How is this game 1-1? How is this game still 1-1? The post has been putting in work this game. Yo, we should have at least 3 or 4 goals in this first half alone. Damn. Where do those La Masia players keep spawning from? Kubarsi and Yamal are really good. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they doing at La Masia, but it's working. It works. But our academy is still better. Furman. We're outside the box here. Cancelo takes a shot. Good save by Sevilla's keeper. Oh, let me stop. Wait, let me stop my timer. Yeah, look, La Masia is really good. It's proven. But the thing is, though, Barça are broke, so they have to rely on kids. We don't have to rely on 16-year-olds to save us. Sevilla are here on the counter. Oh, my goodness me. Sevilla's shot is just wide. How is this game still 1-1? This has been a really good first half. I've been really happy with this game so far. If he would have maybe squared that to Enesri, then it could have been 2-1 right now. Like, I understand him taking the shot. He had a good, angle as well. But maybe if he would have just squared that across to his teammate, that was probably the smarter move. Wow. We'll probably go to Twitter and SofaScore at the end of, at the beginning of halftime, just to kind of kill some time. I know it's not too many of you guys in here, so that's okay. Find ways to entertain myself for this game. How much time? Okay, it's only 3 minutes that was given. So it's going to be like another minute left, and then we'll go to halftime. Corner for Barça. Yamal to take it. Gives it short, actually, to João Cancelo, who then tries to put the ball into the box. Sevilla's keeper catches it. Maybe one more chance for Sevilla before halftime. Ball into the box. And nobody's there, but Sevilla player does get to it. They're right outside Barca's box, mind you. A lot of space. Cross. Nah, defended away. Okay, I mean, Sevilla keeps winning the ball back, though. Another cross to the box. Oh. And Nesri gets his head onto it, but it's not on target. Yeah, we got halftime, people. 1-1, Sevilla and Barcelona heading into the halftime break. I'm not going to lie, it's a pretty good first half. Both these teams have had a lot of chances. You know, you've seen a few good saves by the goalkeepers, and then the post has also deflected a few shots as well. So, yo, hopefully this could continue for the second half. You know, obviously this is Xavi's last game managing Barcelona, so I kind of figured that the players were going to put in a good shift for him. And it just looks like Sevilla, you know, their fans are going crazy. It's very loud at their stadium as well. So they were always going to try to put in a good performance. But, again, this is a meaningless game. You know, both these teams can't do anything else this season. It's the last game. Barcelona are going to stay second no matter what happens. And I think if Sevilla wins, they can jump from 14th to, like, 12th. But it is what it is, man. You know, these players, they're going to mainly just try to reserve their fitness, though, because, you know, the Euros and Copa America are coming up this summer, and, you know, you don't want to get injured in a game like this, right? So, for the circumstances, I've been really happy with this game. I'm not going to lie. It's definitely been more entertaining than the Madrid versus Betis game yesterday, and that's my team. So, you know, that's saying something if I'm praising Barcelona. I mean, because when you're doing these watch-alongs, it could be a tough watch when it seems like the teams are just out there just doing a training session for a whole hour and a half. It's like, damn, I could have watched this game from bed. I didn't have to take a shower and get dressed and get on camera to watch this nonsense. But, now this game today has definitely been a fun one. Now, for sure, Sam, super entertaining. Hopefully the second half, it continues. And, you know, we see some subs. You know, we see some of the players that usually don't get a chance. Like, let's see what Victor Roque can do today, right? I know people were trying to start the him and Endrick comparisons, but he was a player that might have left Barcelona this summer, and I was like, Xavi's leaving. Maybe Hansi Flick might give him some more opportunities. But, yeah, let's head over to SofaScore, though, man. Let's pull this up, look at some of these ratings. Or actually, no, let's go to Twitter, actually. I don't really care about the ratings, to be honest, unless you want me to look at something. But if not, nah. Well, let me pull up this Barcelona list. All right. Where's the... There we go. I think I'm blocking that tweet. That's okay, though. I'm gonna... Let me click on it. All right, let's see. All right, halftime. Sevilla 1, Barca 1. Yeah, Lewandowski scored the 15th minute, and then Nedry scored in the 31st. Expected goals. All right, I mean, each team's XG is 1, but it seems like this game could have had like 3 or 4 goals to end that first half. But possession 41-59, shots 8-7, passes 195-29, fouls 5-2. I mean, Barca, the game is going in their favor, but it's still a fairly even contest if you're just watching it and not really just looking at the stats. All right, let's see. What's the thoughts on the first half? What are these Barca fans saying? The defense needs serious work. Ter Stegen needs competition. So wasteful. Midfield is just absent. Defense is shambolic. Classic Xavi game. I mean, I don't really think that these people are factoring in that this is the last game of the season and that these players are really not trying to get hurt. They're definitely not factoring that in. But that's okay. We really need Hansi Flick, and you got him. Don't worry. For me, it's one of the best halves we have played this season. We fought and also defended well. Ooh, one of the best halves that you've seen all season, really. I mean, I don't watch Barca week in, week out, so, I mean, I'm not going to argue with a Barca fan, but I think I more so agree with some of the negative comments saying that, you know, it's been very sloppy, very wasteful. I can agree with that. I can't see how this is one of the best halves. Defense is horrible, no speed. That's why we must have Arroyo. Yeah, and Ron Arroyo's on the bench. I wonder if he does get subbed on for either Kubarsi or Martinez. But Usually you don't see center backs get subbed on or subbed off unless they're really having a bad game. So, who knows? Bad defense from us. Koundé has lost his head. The motherfucker gives a lot of contestable aerial balls away. Rafinha is needed on the left. Yeah, I don't get why Fermin Lopez starts this game instead of a Rafinha or a Florent Torres or something like. But it seems like Xavi just likes the kid a lot. They do look. Xavi, he's been getting some abuse in terms of he only gives Spanish players a real chance, right? Like he doesn't want to give any of the other players, like the Brazilians, opportunity because they're not Spanish. Barcelona will always be your home, Pep. These guys twerking for Pep. He's not coming back to your club. Pep needs to be somewhere where they have money to spend. That's definitely not Barcelona, so I can't see him ever going back there. Let's see. We need him to come back. He will never come back. He doesn't have Messi, Xavi, or Iniesta. Yeah, he also don't got the bread that he'd want to spend. Let's see. All right, this is an actual post from Barcelona. All right, let's see what their fans are saying. Actually, no, let's click on Barcelona's page. Let's go to Barca's page. Let's see what their fans are saying. They were only 35 seconds ago they posted that it was halftime. What are they doing? They're slacking. Oh, that was a link. Oh, my days. All right. I always wonder why teams do this instead of just posting, like, a graphic. Yeah, like, we got to join a Discord to know what that link was about Barcelona. Like, that's idiotic, bro. Who's doing that? I'm not doing that, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. We could go to SofaScore, I guess. Let's see. The highest rated player. I mean, yeah, Sevilla's keeper has been really good today. He's made a lot of good saves. Let's see his stats. Saves. Yeah, he's made 3. Goals prevented, 0.95. 87% pass accuracy. 27 touches. 2 clearances. Yeah, he's having a good game, man. That Pedri header that Lewandowski squared, that should have been a goal right there. I don't know how he managed to keep that out, but nah, that was excellent work from him. Yeah, Lewandowski's playing really well. Yeah, so is João Cancelo. He seems like he's been everywhere. I want to see his heat map. Yeah, look, so he's primarily on that left side, obviously, but then, you see a few patches of yellow to show you that he's also been on the right at times. I don't know when and where, like, it would allow for him to be on the right. I don't know what kind of formation Xavi has them running, but, I mean, he's been effective today, putting the ball into the box for that Lewandowski goal. And, I mean, look, going forward, he's just doing what he does. Look, like, his heat map is some in defense, some... Look, it's basically all up and down that left side of the field. And then on the right, he's been in, like, attack a little bit. So, hey, he's having a good game. See Lamine Yamal. Yeah, Lamine Yamal with 1 shot. Let's see. 90% pass accuracy, 1 key pass, 32 touches, 4 crosses. How many times he lost possession? 7 times. Gotta do a little better there. Let's see. Who should we look at for Sevilla? Let me look at my guy, Sergio Ramos, man. Let me look at my guy, Ramos. Oh, okay, I'm blocking it, actually. All right, hold on. Let me move myself so we can... Yeah, I think I'm done, though, with that. Yeah, just waiting for the second half to kick off, man. We got, maybe I'd say like another 5 minutes left before the players come back out. But entertaining first half. Trying to find ways to entertain myself. This commentator on ESPN Sports, ESPN FC, is clearly a Barca fan. You got a Barca jersey behind him. I don't got my headphones in, so I don't know what they're talking about, but And then this guy does like every game. How do you even get a job to be on TV and work at ESPN FC? Like, how does that even work? Oh, man. Halftime's the most boring parts of these watch-alongs. What are we doing here, people? You know what? Maybe I implement some shit where, like, I start playing FIFA or something during halftime, bro. Maybe I do that. Because, I don't know. I'll play a video game or something. I don't know. Look, you guys let me know. What do you think? Should I do, like, a FIFA career mode style video? Like, mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm probably gonna be releasing some videos, or I will release some video today, some transfer news that's been going on. I haven't posted a transfer news video in like 2-3 days, so we'll be back on that today after this game. Not gonna record a match reaction though, just because I don't really care. Like I don't really care about these. Like, come on, Sevilla, Barcelona. Like, what am I gonna say, bro? What am I gonna say? But hey, look, the players are coming out. It looks like we're about to get kickoff in the second half. Hopefully it's entertaining as well. Should be a good game. Rafinha looks like he's warming up. I don't think he's getting brought on, though. So it looks like the Sevilla players are out there, but Barca are not. Actually, no. Well, some of them are. They're kicking the ball around. I actually thought that we were about to get the start of the second half when they were showing the players on the pitch, but nah, that's not what it is right now. I predicted 2-1 Barca, and I think that's how the game's gonna go. A load of chances though in that first half. That I think if you see those same chances in the second half, there's no way that I think only one goal gets scored. All right, here come the players. Which Barca players would work the most at Madrid? It's a good question. Which players at Barcelona right now would I take at Madrid? It's a good question. I would take Arroyo. I would take Ronald Arroyo and Lamine Yamal. That's it. Um, yeah, yeah. Lamine Yamal and Arroyo. Yep, that's about it. Those are the only two players at Barcelona that I think are like really really good. In terms of like, I understand the Lamine Yamal hype. Like I've been very impressed. Every time I watch him play, I'm like, damn, this kid's 16 years old, bro. Like, what was I doing at 16? But I think Barcelona are mismanaging him because he's playing too much. He's playing way too much for a kid whose body is developing. Christensen's being taken off, and is this guy's name Romeo or Romu? Whatever. The bald kid. He's coming on for Christensen, and then I think Sevilla are also making a change. You got this bald black guy. He's coming on, but I don't know for who. Isn't Rakitic at at Sevilla, or am I mistaken? Yeah, but the only players at Barcelona that I would take at the only players for Barcelona that I would take from Madrid, Arroyo, Lamine Yamal. Arroyo, because we're gonna need another center back next season, right? Nacho is rumored to be leaving, and then Lamine Yamal. He's a natural right winger. We don't have a natural right winger, even though I don't think he'd start over Rodrigo. I don't think Lamine Yamal is better than Rodrigo, but Rodrigo is better off that left wing, right? Like all three of our players that are gonna be in attack next season, like Mbappe, Vinny, Rodrigo, they all prefer to play on that left wing, bro. So Lamine Yamal, natural right winger, and yeah, I think he has high potential, and I think Ron Arroyo is one of the best center backs in the world, as well. So yeah, those are only two players. How about you though? Wait, Sam, do you like Madrid? You do, right? I'm not mistaken in believing that, right? All right, we have kickoff in the second half, people. Let's get it started, man. Let's hope for a second half of entertaining football. A lot of goals. Hopefully this game could end like 6-5. Sevilla, something like that. I'm hearing that Barcelona's women's team is better than the men's team. Barca right outside the box. Gundo puts or lofts the ball in, I think for Lewandowski, but gets defended well by Sevilla. Oh, that's a foul. That's not a foul. Yeah, Lamine Yamal is giving Sevilla problems today. He looks dangerous every time he gets on the ball. Yeah, that was some good skill. That was really good skill to beat that man in that 1v1. Sloppy from Barça there to lose possession. Sevilla looking to capitalize off this mistake. Oh, good interception. Uh-oh. And Sevilla wins the ball back because Koundé's been shit today. Yeah, nah, stop talking to me about Jules Koundé. This game can't end 1-1. There's just no way. I'm telling you, there's at least 3 goals in this second half. I think we're about to be in for some entertainment. In Xavi's final game as Barca's manager. All right. Whoa. I think these Sevilla fans are protesting. They're chanting a lot during this game, very loudly. And I think somebody like alluded to, they want like some people sacked. I mean, again, they're sitting 14th in the table right now. Sevilla are a big club. Obviously, they're not gonna win like LaLiga and stuff like that. Like, they would need to be doing a madness for that to happen. But I mean, come on, they gotta at least be finishing in a European spot, right? Like, that should be at like the bare minimum for La Liga standings, right? So to be 14th, I would want people sacked as well. That is a foul. I forgot all about Alejandro Balde. Forgot about him. I think he's missed this entire season through injury. Free kick for Barça here. Lewandowski fouled. Barça here. Oh, Fermin's shot gets saved. Yo, Sevilla's keeper has been the man of the match so far. How did he not score that? Yeah, that's excellent goalkeeping. Sloppy from João Cancelo there. Oh, Sevilla get the ball in a dangerous situation, but Barca defend really well. All right, here we go. Barca on the counter. 3v4 situation here. Lamine Yamal's pass. All right. Lamar gets it back. This game is just like back and forth. It's back and forth, back and forth. You can clearly see that the players, like, they are trying, but it's not the same. I don't get why João Cancelo... Yeah, I wonder why João Cancelo doesn't get used more as, like, a left midfielder, right? Like, why is he just primarily a left back? I don't understand that. Like, he's definitely one of those players that you can invert. Like how, let's say how, like Arteta inverts Zinchenko, or how Pochettino started to invert, Cucurella towards the end of the season. I think like not Lamine Ball, but João Cancelo is one of those players that can definitely do that kind of job and fill that role. Free kick here for Sevilla. They're not close enough to take a shot, so they're definitely going to just lift this into the box, hope somebody can get on the end of it. Where's Sergio Ramos? Why is the ref blowing the whistle again? Damn, bro. I mean, players down, holding his head. I mean, these guys, like, blowing the whistle a lot this game. Just let these guys play. It's the last game of the season. Come on, man. Damn, bro. Hey, what's up, Michael? And Bilal, my guy. All my homies hate Barcelona. Yeah, look. Hoping that Sevilla could... It's a meaningless game. But hoping that Sevilla could do something for me today. Definitely need Sergio Ramos to pop up with the goal. I didn't even notice your chats. I don't know how long you guys put those in. My fault. I'm surprised that this game is still 1-1. Sevilla's keeper has been fantastic today. But I think that we're going to see at least 2 more goals in this half. Maybe even 3. No way this game finishes 1-1. Gundo puts the ball into the box. Heavy first touch by Cancelo there. Damn, that ball just bounced off. It was like, doing. It's like, flew off him. Like it was like a bouncy ball or something. a little over 3 minutes until the 60th minute. That's around the time that we may see some changes. Sevilla and Barça both made a sub at halftime, though, so we've already got some subs, but, you know, maybe we'll see Rafinha get subbed on, or maybe Vitor Roque, even though probably not, right? You know, Xavi doesn't rate him. It's his last game. He's not bringing on that guy. Michael says, thought you're a Chelsea/Liverpool fan? No. Why'd you think that? What made you think that, Michael? 9 likes? You sub to me? Man, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man. Gonna be doing a lot of watch-alongs this summer with the Euros and Copa America. And on top of doing my regular live streams and my transfer videos. So, welcome to the channel. Football Carnage. It's gonna be lit, man. But nah, I am not a Liverpool or Chelsea fan, bro. I am a Real Madrid fan. But I like Arsenal, though. They're my favorite English team. But I praise Chelsea. Maybe you've seen me on, like, the Football Terrace or maybe somebody else's channel talking about, what's it called? Talking about, Chelsea. Because I think a lot of people think that they're, like, a shit team. I don't think that they are. I think Chelsea are going to be just fine next season. So maybe you've seen me defend them, but nah, I'm not a Chelsea fan, bro. Law says, you gonna do Euro predictions before Euros? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, maybe I may do like a live stream. Maybe I may do a live stream, yeah, where I bring somebody on and we're talking about the Euros. Oh! 2-1! Who scored that? Oh, Fermin Lopez. What a shot. Good shot by Fermin Lopez. Yeah, that was a good goal. Oh, wait. We got to see that replay. We got to see that replay. Yeah, that was a good goal. Cuts inside. I was just saying that they may take him off. But it seems like Fermin's been involved this game. I mean, look, one thing that you could say that Xavi's definitely done was that he's given players a chance. Like, he's brought in a few guys from La Masia. Yeah, that was a good shot. Took that near post as well. Super low. I mean, you can't blame Sevilla's keeper for that. Definitely can't. He did well there. Just better shot. But yeah, I'll do a Euros prediction video, sure. And maybe I'll also incorporate Copa America. So, like, you know, bring some guys on to the channel. And then we'll talk about it. But I think France are going to win it. France or Germany or Portugal. Any of those 3 teams, I think. But all, like, the betting websites, they got England as the favorites to win. And I'm like, what? Oh, Sevilla come right back down the field and get a chance themselves. Header gets saved. I think João Felix is getting ready to come on. I wonder who they're going to take off to bring him on. Good save by Ter Stegen, though. But yeah, below, who do you think is going to win the Euros, bro? Let me know. Does this have 9 likes, though? I'm not going to lie. The watch along today has been a bit, you know, it's been a bit dead today, people. But, you know, appreciate you guys getting in the chat. And if there is 9 likes, then yeah, I appreciate everybody that's liked the video. For sure. I didn't even notice that. I never check that stuff until, like, after I get off. Let me check. That was a good goal, though, by Fermin Lopez. I can't lie. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. We got... Yeah, that's dope. Oh, I think Fermin Lopez is coming off. TFC? Ooh, what's TFC, bro? TFC? Is that a channel that I was on? That I'm just drawing a blank here? Or do you mean TFT? The Football Terrace? That's maybe where you might have saw me. That's the biggest channel that I've been on, even though I've been on some other channels as well, like my guy Staffy's channel. Big up to him, Staffy TV. Make sure that you guys subscribe to him. Man United fan. He kind of waffles a lot, but nah, he's a good creator, man. It's my guy right there. But Bilal says Germany or Portugal for sure. England finna blunt. Yo, bro, England, they should be in that conversation. But Gareth Southgate, man, like, what is this guy's problem? He plays so defensive with all that attacking talent that England has. They should be cooking. And they don't. This guy's going to go into the Euro starting Luke Shaw, who hasn't played all season, and Harry Maguire, who's a bum. Never gives Tomori a chance. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't think England are going to get past the quarterfinals. I just don't believe in them at all. So, like, the fact that they're the betting favorites, like, they literally have the best odds to win the Euros. When there's teams like France, Germany, and Portugal, makes no sense to me. And actually, the German national team is kind of ranked low. Like, they're not even top 10 in the world right now. I think they're sitting at, like, 12th or, like, 13th, which is insane. But the Euros are in Germany this season. I think that's going to be a huge advantage for them because every game is going to basically be a home match for them. And they have talent. Jamal Musiala, Florian Wirtz, Rudiger, like Kai Havertz. Ooh, yeah, nah, that was a good strike. Joshua Kimmich. Gundo, Ter Stegen. Who else? Like, the German national team is not bad at all. It's talented players, but for me, France is number one. Like, it's ridiculous how much talent they have. Like, France's C squad would be like a top 10 team in the world. It's ridiculous how much talent that country just keeps on producing. Got to find out what the hell they're doing over there. And then with Copa America, I'm a Brazil fan. Brazil's my favorite national team. That's the first team I ever watched play. And they're the reason that I got into this sport, watching Neymar. So, I'm rooting for, Barça are here. João Felix takes a shot in what could be his final game for Barcelona. This guy is only on loan. And he will have to go back to Atletico if Barca cannot negotiate a deal to keep him. And who knows if Hansi Flick would even want to bring him into his team because Hansi Flick may want to sign another attacker that he prefers. And it's actually crazy because João Felix this entire season was twerking for Barcelona. He wanted them to sign him badly. Like, this guy scored against Atletico in both games. Celebrated like he lost his mind. And I was thinking this whole time, like, bro, do you not remember that you're only on loan? You have to go back to Atletico. This guy the other day was talking about, yeah, when I talk to Bernardo Silva, I always tell him to join us at Barcelona. Like, bro, you're not a Barca player. If Bernardo Silva gets brought in, you're more than likely not going to be at Barcelona. Like, what are we talking about here? But it's going to be interesting to see what happens with him because João Felix can't go back to Atletico. Like, those fans hate him. They hate him. And it's like, he's already been on loan to Chelsea, right? He's now at Barcelona. Like, where does he go next? I honestly think he ends up at Man United. I think they bring him in. But his value has just dropped. I mean, Atletico Madrid paid over 100 million to sign this kid. And now his transfer market value is like 30 M's. And I actually rate João Felix. I like his skill set. I like players that play like him. I like technical players that can dribble, that slow down the game, that can link play, that can take a shot, that can create for their teammates. I like those style of players. But I know as a Madrid fan, we don't need him. And I can't see that deal happening. So I think maybe a Arsenal or a Man United, maybe a PSG. I think those are the clubs that he's going to end up at. One of those three. And don't forget, you heard it here first. Germany or Portugal. Yeah, I saw that comment already. Oh, okay, so Michael says, I saw you on the terrace twerking for Chelsea. Hey, look, they have a good squad. Come on, Michael, let's be honest, bro. Chelsea have a decent squad. I think they can bridge the gap and come third next season. If Arsenal went from 5th to 2nd, why can't Chelsea go from 6th to 3rd? But I just think people over sensationalize what's happened for them, bro. Like, they were a young team that had a bunch of injuries. They'll be fine next season. Nah, that's funny, though, bro. That's funny. Shout out to the football terrorists, though, man. Terry and KJ and everybody, they're all good guys, man. I may be on this week. Who knows? Gotta see. Who did João Felix come on for? I completely missed that. Let me see. Who did João Felix? The next watch along that we will do is going to be Wednesday. We're going to be doing the Conference League. I know, bro. The freaking Conference League. Olympiacos versus Fiorentina. Who the hell wants to watch that? Only an idiot. But I am that idiot. I'm just getting my reps in before the summer, man. So hopefully I can see you guys here. Yeah, is it Olympiacos versus Fiorentina? I cannot believe that Aston Villa aren't in this Conference League final. Yep, it is Fiorentina. Yeah, bro, I am starving. I am starving for me to be going out there and watching this game. But it is what it is. Gotta grind. Small content creator, gotta put the work in. That's how you grow. Yeah, hold on. Who was João Felix brought on for? Okay, so Ferran Torres got subbed on as well. I didn't even notice that Lewandowski was taken off. And then, okay, João Felix came on for Lamine Yamal. Okay. I didn't even notice that. I don't know why I thought Fermin Lopez was taken off. 68th minute. Madrid should sign Rashford. Oh my hell no. Rashford. Michael, are you okay, bro? Oh my goodness me. Absolutely not. I made a video talking about Jadon Sancho. I want Jadon Sancho at Madrid. And he wouldn't cost as much as Rashford would. Yo, Man United are going to probably want 70 million to sell Marcus Rashford. I don't rate Rashford to begin with. I don't think he's good. He's a decent player, but for the amount of money that it's going to cost to buy him, to be a backup? No. Rashford wouldn't make it at Madrid. The pressure is too much. Give me Sancho. He's probably going to want to leave Man United this summer anyways. Even though, who knows, if Ten Hag really does get sacked, which he should, then maybe the next manager can convince Sancho to come back. But for me, I think that relationship between Sancho and that club with the fans, it's over, bro. The fans turned their back on him for a bum manager. I wouldn't want to come play for United again either if I was him. But, yeah, give me Sancho, man. And I said it on Twitter back in September, once him and Ten Hag fell out after that Arsenal game, and then he was just out of the squad. I've made multiple tweets. You know what? I'll bring up my Twitter. Shit. I'll show it. I've been asking for Jadon Sancho for a minute. I was saying that we should have signed him in January. Because he's a good player. And he could play across the front three. And I think he'd be an excellent option to come off the bench for us, man. Hold on. In case y'all think I'm capping. I gotta pull up the receipts. But nah, definitely not Rashford though, bro. 100%. I would not take him. Hold on. Where's my... Alright, let me share my screen. Look, you see it right here, bro. You see it. It's a few tweets. Look. Jadon Sancho to Real Madrid on loan. Who says no? It's October. Hold on, I got another one. September 25th. Hold on. Real Madrid need to sign Jadon Sancho in January. Would cook in LaLiga and would give us more depth across the front three and as a central attacking midfielder. I think I have another one. Hold on. Okay, well, yeah, I said Sancho won back in October as well. Clearly, I'm a Sancho guy. I really rate him. Look, see, even when the reports was coming out, right? Like, when they were saying that Jude and Zidane have been trying to tell Florentino Perez to go get Sancho, I quote this in May 7th. I say, look, I've been saying this. Sancho as a squad player at Madrid would be a great signing. Is there more? Look, November 16th. Okay, well, this isn't... Look, Why would Sancho want to play right back / left back? Real Madrid need to go in for him. He'd cook with us. Bro, I'm a visionary. So when I saw this report from May, when I saw this, I was like, these guys must be watching my content. Clearly they're not, though. Obviously. Like, you would think Jude and Zidane are sitting here watching football carnage. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But I was saying this, and nobody else was. And you see the rumors start coming. Maybe I'm an insider. Maybe I'm the one that gives Fabrizio and all these other guys the leads on stories. But, yeah, man. If there's any... Oh, look, another one. November 13th. Oh, no, okay, no, that's the same one. Whoa, my fault. Having a howler here. Look, March. Ten Hag has Sancho on the bench for Garnacho and Antony. Yeah, man. It's my guy. It's my guy. Even though I do think he is a flop for Man United, though. Just because, to be fair, they spent a lot of money on him. And it's just not worked out. So, I don't think it's all his fault, right? I think the systems... Oh, good save by Ter Stegen there. Ooh, good save by Ter Stegen. Corner here for Sevilla. But, yeah, you know, like, for me, Sancho, he has to be considered a flop at Man United. He has to. But I don't blame him. I put that more so on the managers and the systems. Because when Sancho was at Dortmund the first time, he was cooking. Sancho's a very technical player. He can pick up the ball, carry it, link play, could beat players 1v1, creates chances for his teammates. But then, at Man United, they were playing counter-attacking football. Well, how do you expect a player like Jadon Sancho to thrive in a system like that, where you're having him defend and chase the ball for 60% of the game? That's why I've said, if you guys watch my Football Frenzy videos where I kind of just talk about transfer news and what else is going on, even with, like, Olise, I think Olise is a very good player. But if Ten Hag's the manager, Olise is going to flop. He needs to have the balls. Come on, Michael, don't do that. Sancho, come on. He can definitely beat players 1v1. Oh, my goodness. Barcelona missed. Oh, Barca missed. But, yeah. Like, for me, the only reason that why guys like Garnacho has a career at Man United is because the ball over the top, counter-attacking football, it suits him because he's fast. But if United go out there and get a manager that plays possession football, you know, build up, Garnacho's not going to last, bro. He's going to be at Wolverhampton in like 2 years. What else you guys saying, though? Yeah, but I do agree with you, though, Bilal. Madrid don't need any more attacking players, to be fair. Like, we do need to focus more so, like, in our back line. And then, you know, I think, not this summer, but, you know, after this summer passes, I think that we are going to be looking at right backs. Just because, you know, Danny Carvajal, I think he maybe has one more season being our starter, and then you got to probably look somewhere else. I know that we're being linked to Alphonso Davies, but if we're being honest, we don't really need him, right? Ferland Mendy is a very good left back, even though I want Alphonso Davies still. I think that'd be two good left backs to have, and they both offer you different things, right? Like, obviously, Alphonso Davies is better going forward, right? Like, defensively, he's eh, but yeah, but with the ball at his feet and in attack, he's gonna cook. Mendy is better, though, all around. So, to me, I think Mendy's a better left back than Davies because Mendy can go forward and Mendy can also hold his own defensively as well. And you saw him get called up for the Euros because he was cooking this season. But we also need another center back as well. I see us getting linked to a bunch of midfielders, and I'm thinking, why? Why? Like, why are we being linked to all these midfielders? We don't need any midfielders, even with Toni Kroos leaving. Unless you're going to go out there and sign Jamal Musiala, I don't want to see us waste any money this summer on midfield. We need to get a striker and a center back. Those are the main two things that we need. Striker and center back. And we already got Endrick is coming in the summer. And hopefully, I don't want to jump the gun, but hopefully Mbappe signs for us as well. And then that's covered. And then, yeah, center back. I know we're looking at, what, Lenny Yoro. I don't know anything about that kid. I have not watched one little game this season. I'd be a liar if I told you I know about him. I am not familiar with his game. A water break. So Michael says, we'll sell Sancho to Barca. They'll buy anything with 2 legs. I mean, but do Barca have the money? I mean, it's kind of like the same issue that what's his name have, Dortmund, right? I'm pretty sure Dortmund would want to keep Sancho, but Man United are probably gonna ask for maybe 40 to 50 M's. That would be a record fee for Dortmund. Barca, everybody tells me that they're broke. So do they have the money to spend to sign Sancho? Who knows? I think Barca are lying. I don't think Barca are as broke as they let everybody believe. I think that they said that they're broke so that they don't get overcharged on deals. Sevilla are making a sub here. 2-1 Barca. I did predict 2-1 Barca at the start. But I do want Sevilla to win. And I want Sergio Ramos to somehow, some way score a goal. Oh, shit. Is that Mariano? Mariano's at Sevilla? Yo, let me tell you guys about Mariano, man. Mariano Diaz. This guy was at Madrid stealing a living. Could you believe that we gave him the number 7 after Ronaldo left? Those were dark times. Mariano, I forgot all about him. He's like the only Dominican footballer that I know of. Yeah, he is at Sevilla. What the hell? That threw me off. But yeah, I mean, look, we'll see. I mean, can Barca afford the guy? Sancho isn't a bad shout. I'm saying, Bilal, yo, Sancho at Madrid? Oh my goodness me. Because he thrives, especially in teams that control possession. And La Liga's a lot slower, right? Like, La Liga's a lot more technical. And he'd have a lot of time on the ball as well. Oh my gosh. Sancho would do damage here. Yeah, Mike, beat players 1v1. All right, bro. You know what? What's he doing in the Champions League? How about that, Michael? What is my guy Sancho doing in the Champions League right now? You saw that performance against PSG. Can you name a Garnacho, Rashford, or Antony performance like that? You can't. You can't, because those players are not on his level, bro. Sancho at Barca would cook, though. I agree, Sam. I agree. I think it all depends on how Hansi Flick wants to play, which is going to be pretty interesting. Like, we'll see for sure. Almost at the 80th minute, people. There hasn't really been that many things that stopped the game so far. So, we may not get that much added time when we get to the 90th minute. It might be like another 3 or 2 minutes. And that's going to be a goal kick for Sevilla. Michael says, Rashford's more proven than Sancho or Elise. I mean, to me, Rashford's like a purple patch player. Like, he goes through spells where he scores, but then he goes through more spells where he's not scoring. To me, I just don't rate Rashford like that. To me, he can't link play. He's not that technical. His shooting's not that good. He doesn't really create any chances. All that he is just pace, head down, cut inside, shoot. And I think it's going to cost way too much money. Like, I think Sancho and Olise are more talented than Rashford. Also, who is your ideal right back replacement for Carvajal? It's a good question. You can let me know in the chat who you would want as well, Sam. But maybe... So I know that we're linked to Trent. I don't really care for Trent. And my thing is, if you sign Alphonso Davies this summer, you cannot go sign Trent next summer. You can't have 2 fullbacks who primarily just want to attack. You can't have that. I know we're linked to Hakimi, but it's the same issue like Trent. To me, I want Reece James. I really like Reece James. I think Reece James is the best right back in the world when he's healthy. The issue is, that guy is never healthy. But maybe it could be like a Ousmane Dembele thing. Oh! Shot here for Sevilla. Good save. No, Michael, I know that Davies isn't a right back. Davies is a left back. But what I'm saying is, you can't have Davies and Trent in the same squad. You're going to have 2 fullbacks, and both of them are going to be high up the pitch. It's going to leave you vulnerable at the back. That's what I meant by that. Yeah, give me Reece James, though. Maybe, yeah, as I said, maybe it could be like a Dembele at PSG. Remember, this guy Dembele was at Barcelona, and he'd wake up in the morning, stretch, and be out for 2 weeks. He was so injury prone. But this season, I think he's played like almost every game. So maybe Reece James just needs a change of scenery. But for me, that's who I would want. I don't know how. Corner here. Uh-oh. I think VR are going to check what's going on right now. I think the ref said not play on. Yeah, I don't know how easy it would be to get a deal done, though, for Reece James, because he has a lot of years left on his contract. But maybe with how good Malo Gusto has played this season, Chelsea may look to sell him. I would definitely take Reece James, though. But let me know. Oh, my God. Delo. Oh, my days. Yo, Delo's actually not that bad, though. He's not. I think that Diego Delo has been one of your best players this season. Like, for me, and Michael, let me know what you think, because you're obviously a Man United fan. So, I have a question for you. Do you think Ten Hag should be given one more season? And do you think most of your squad needs to be sold? Because I think, like, most of your team needs to be sold, and I think Ten Hag needs to be sacked. I think Ineos have a huge job on their hands, and I actually think that Ineos are going to get the rebuild right with Man United. I think Man United are going to be back in 2 years. I think 2 years from now, 2 seasons from now, they'll be competing for the Prem. Like, people like to banter against Man United because of how poor they've been recently, but, bro, they are still probably Man United are a top 3 club in the world in terms of size. They are arguably the biggest club in the world. Like, in America, Man United they have the most fans here. And I think, Sevilla get the ball. 1 second. Lost my train of thought. Oh! That was a good ball over the top, but good goalkeeping by Ter Stegen. What was I saying? Yeah, I think if Ineos make the right decisions, like, I think they've already made the right moves in terms of with the footballing decisions with the guys who are going to be in, like, your board and whatnot, like the guy from Man City, Barada. You're also trying to go get Dan Ashworth, a few other people they've brought in. So they look like they're doing the right things. But if they don't sack Ten Hag, all that means nothing to me. But I think United are going to be back very soon. They have the money. They're one of the biggest clubs on the planet, and players are still going to want to play for them. Now, I don't know what manager you go get. Maybe you go get De Zerbi. Or maybe Thomas Tuchel. I have no idea. But the next manager has to be the right one for this rebuild to go really fast. But, yeah, I think United are going to sign 2 to 3 big name players this summer, and then they're going to maybe make, like, 3 just, like, signings of not marquee stature. But, yeah, I think United are going to maybe get 6 or 7 players in, and I think you guys are going to have maybe, like, 5 or 6 players out. I'm expecting a huge summer from you guys. Signed Delo for 100 M's. Oh, my goodness. Reece James would cook at Madrid, but too injury prone and Chelsea won't sell him. I mean, who knows? Maybe Reece James forces that move. Nah, probably not, right? Probably not. Delo has been one of the best this season. Yep. Bro, Rashford dunked on PSG and Barça. I mean, he would... To me, Rashford is a 14 to 16 goals in the Premier League per season kind of player. Like, just go look at his goal output and then do, like, the math on average. How many goals he scores per season in all comps. It's not that much. This game ends 2-2. I mean, I definitely thought that we'd get a few more goals this second half. Because that first half, a lot of good chances. Some shots hit off the post. Sevilla's keeper made a couple of really good saves. I thought that this game might end like 4-3 or something like that. But it's been a bit better defensively from both teams. definitely give him time. You don't trust Ineos. Why not, though? They've only just gotten here, right? Shouldn't you wait to see what they do in the summer? Because you already know, bro, like, the easiest way to get fans on side is by signing new players. That's the fastest way to get fans to be happy about what's going on, is by giving them new shiny toys. And I think Olise would be a very good signing. Like, and I think that you guys will sign Olise. But between you guys and Chelsea, Olise makes the most sense. I mean, Man United make the most sense. But I don't think Ten Hag deserves more time, man. For me, I don't know if you're only saying that because of the FA Cup win, but I mean, from what I've seen from Man United this entire season, it's been awful. Like, the FA Cup just shouldn't override how bad you guys have been for a majority of this season. Actually, no, for the entire season, you guys were bad. Negative goal difference, finishing last in your Champions League group, him wasting almost $400 million. His talent ID is awful as well. There's still no style of play. When the hell did Victor Roque get on this pitch? I just been yapping. I wasn't even paying attention, so. Bilal says, Ten Hag in, bro. Oh my gosh. Ten Hag in. What is going on? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm reading your full comment. It kind of came off my screen. All right, so Ten Hag in my opinion, the way that team performed in the FA Cup final, their squad deserves a few more seasons. Oh, man. I don't know. How I view it is, look, Man United's a huge club. Them winning trophies shouldn't be something that's celebrated. That should be expected. They're the biggest club in England. Like, that should be expected every season, is to at least win something. And I will give Ten Hag credit for that, because, oh, decent strike there. I thought that was going to go into the back of the net. Yeah, so he's gotten that part of it right. But also, when you're at a big club, not only do you have to win trophies, but you also have to compete for the league. You also have to also play a good style of football. And that's something that Ten Hag has not been able to do. Like, the fact that he said that he doesn't want to do what he did at Ajax, or that he cannot do what he did at Ajax, is ridiculous to me. Because then why'd you go sign former Ajax players? Look at what Oliver Glasnow's done at Crystal Palace since he's come in February. They went from playing fossil football with Roy Hodgson to now cooking in a span of 3 months. So, to me, there's no excuse for Ten Hag. He's been backed. He's gotten his players. I can't see him staying, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think that he will be sacked this week. I don't know when they'll announce it this week. Maybe Monday. Maybe Tuesday. But I believe that his fate is already sealed. And history will repeat itself. The last Dutch manager for Man United, Louis van Gaal, won the FA Cup, was sacked. And I think it's going to happen with Ten Hag. We'll see, though. And when it does happen, we will be doing a live for it. You know, we'll talk about it, record some videos, and we'll make some content out of it. So Bilal says, I read that, my fault. We had 0 goal difference last season, but nobody talked about it because we finished 3rd. Really? Let me check that. That's actually crazy. So one season, 0 goal difference. The next season, what was it? -1? Or was it 0 again? Yeah, -1 goal difference this season. So if he's already spent $400 million, how much more time and how much more money should he be given? You guys can let me know. Nah, Man United's goal difference last season was 15. You guys came 3rd. Yeah, Man City 1st, Arsenal 2nd, Man City 3rd. 58 goals scored, 43 goals allowed. So you guys had 15 goal difference last season. I think that if it was 0 goal difference, we would have heard about it, bro. Unless you're talking about in all comps, maybe. But if you're talking about just the Prem, because you mentioned finishing 3rd, so. What is this? 5 minutes added on. Still 2-1. It's looking like Xavi's last game might end in a dub. But it's not over yet. Sevilla are still having a go at it. So Bilal says 1 season extension. See if they cook in Europa. If not, then Ten Hag out. Okay, you give him 1 more season. I think he only has 1 year left on his contract as well. I think he signed a 3-year deal. So, yeah, he's going to have 12 months come this summer. Yeah, maybe you do it that way for sure. I can definitely see that happening, especially if Ineos don't like any of the options that are out there right now. But then, is Europa League the only thing that you're looking at, Bilal? Like, what do you think? Because if Ten Hag stays, then what are the expectations for the Premier League? Like, is he? Do you guys expect another trophy next season as well? So Michael says we need more outgoings than incomings this season. Well, I think it depends on the outgoings. I think it depends. Because then if you can go sign 5 or 6 really good players to replace some of this deadwood, but let's say you couldn't offload all of them, and then they just get demoted to squad players, and then maybe you move them on in January or next summer, I think that could still work, for sure. But my thing is, I just don't believe in the project that Ineos have if this guy is still the manager. Because that style of play is terrible, guys. Like, watching Man United this season felt like a punishment. Like, every time I did a watch-along for them, I felt like I did something wrong. Like, I felt like I was being punished or I was in trouble. It was awful. So, as I said, if you go out there, let's say Man United sign Olise and Ivan Toney, I think that would be 2 excellent signings. But in this system that your Man United currently play, the counterattack, kick the ball over the top to Megan Rapinoe or Marcus Rashford, those players are not going to succeed. Olise is, yo, bro, Man United is where technical players go to die. It feels like that club does not appreciate technical players. They all fail. Look at how you guys treated Paul Pogba, one of the best midfielders that I've seen since I've started watching this sport. Paul Pogba was an absolute monster. The biggest mistake of his career was going back to Man United. Imagine if he'd have joined Real Madrid, or even Barcelona at the time, or PSG, or Bayern Munich. Imagine how much more respected he would have been. And Pogba's had a great career. World Cup, the Italian League, Europa League. Did he win the FA Cup as well? Like, he's won a lot of trophies. But he was so disrespected at Man United. One of the most talented players that I've ever seen. Paul Pogba was an absolute monster. This guy was like 6'4". Was so cold on the ball. Was misused. You guys were playing him deep. Paul Pogba he's more of a 10 than an 8 or a 6. But because he's all big and tall, people just misprofiled him. But look at him when he had the ball at his feet. Oh my, yo, this guy was putting passes in that I was like, geez. Free kick though for Sevilla, right outside the box, in a very dangerous area. This might be the final kick of the game. But yeah, technical players go to Man United and die. As I said, you got Pogba, Di Maria, Sancho. Amad Diallo couldn't even get a look earlier this season. He's very technical as well. Kobe Mainoo, he's very technical. I like Mainoo. He's a very good player. But aside from him, there's not really that many technical players in this Man United side. Garnacho isn't good with the ball at his feet. Neither is Rashford. Neither is Antony. Even though Antony's decent. Free kick goes right over the bar by Sergio Ramos looking to score. That might be the game, people. I expect the ref to blow the whistle very soon. So Michael says 1 year, top 4 finish, and a trophy for me. And look, to be fair, yeah, that's the final whistle. Game over. Yo, to be fair though, Ten Hag has been more successful at Man United than Arteta has been at Arsenal. 2 trophies. Arteta only has 1 in 4.5 years, and that was one with Unai Emery's squad. So I'll give him some credit. Prem is too competitive to win, but United are the favorite for the Europa League, so they should win it. Yeah, I mean, look, I feel like whenever people talk about trophies, it's like we only focus on just winning the league. There's other competitions that you could win, like how you guys just won the FA Cup, right? So keep doing that. If you can't win the league, you have to win something. Man United are the biggest club in England. I think a trophy is expected or should be expected every single season. But, yo, shout out to you guys. Definitely was a fun watch-along. Barcelona have beaten Sevilla 2-1. And I did predict that to start off the game. Yo, this last week, I've actually been cooking with these predictions. I predicted Atalanta to beat Bayer Leverkusen. I predicted on the Football Terrace Man United to beat Man City. And then I just predicted 2-1 for Barcelona versus Sevilla. And I didn't put money on any of these games. What the hell am I thinking, people? But it is what it is. Yo, definitely make sure to smash that like button on your way out, guys. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I see a few more comments, though. So before Michael says, so sell Maguire, Rashford, Sancho, Lindelof, Antony, sign Davies, De Jong, Tapsoba, and Adama Traore would be a dream transfer window. Doesn't sound too bad. I think that you got to sign a few more. I will sell a few more players. I think maybe you could also sign. What about a striker? I don't see any strikers named here. Because Højlund's not the guy. Højlund's not good enough to be starting week in, week out. W stream El Barcelona. That's a fact, Bilal. That's a fact. But, yo, shout out to you guys. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing some live streams tomorrow, whether it's transfer news or my guy Eddie comes on and we're just going to argue about some football. But, yeah, shout out to you guys, though. As I said, definitely was a fun stream. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. Smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well, people. I will be dropping some kind of video.